Welcome back to BullyBall, a San Francisco 49er podcast. We just wrapped up the NFL Combine yesterday. I watched every single day, and man, it was crazy to see the amount of talent coming into the league this year. Specifically, the tight end class is loaded, defensive line class loaded, offensive line class loaded. The quarterbacks went off. Anthony Richardson might go first overall. Um, but overall, man, it was an awesome time. Love seeing the prospects, love seeing everyone get out there and compete. And so, we're back with our mock draft Monday, post combine, first one. So, I took down a lot of names from the combine that I want to look into now, but we'll probably still be a little influenced by what we saw at the combine. So let's hop right into it. Let me make this full screen. We're using PFF mock draft simulator. Obviously, the 49ers, 7 rounds. All right, let's go. Start draft. Let me know who you guys liked at the combine. Who stood out to you. Some people were going crazy, man. It was crazy to watch. I had a good time. I love the combine, love the draft. All right, first pick is up. So unfortunately, let's look a little bit up at people that went before us. Sidney Brown, really like him at safety. Same with JL Skinner. Um, Keanu Benton and Sam Laporta, all guys I really, really like in this draft. If some of those guys were available around our pick, I would probably trade up if this was the real deal. Um, all right, now we're getting a little far. All right, let's see. So we got Carl Brooks, who I took last time. Great. He was a great edge rusher in college. He's going to play interior at the next level. One of the guys I'm really high on coming out of the combine is Travius Hodges Tomlinson. He's LaDainian Tomlinson's nephew. And, the dude just looks explosive at corner. And the only issue is he's 5'8". So he's pretty much limited to the slot. So that's the downside you get with him. Michael Wilson, great day at the combine. Let's see who we gonna go here. I'm not really liking where we're sitting right here, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But maybe we get our corner. Maybe we get our corner here, slot corner. Look at the forced incompletions this past season. Pretty good grades this past year and in 2020, not so much in 2021. But he played mostly outside corner at TCU, but as you see, he's 5'9", 180. So yeah, he's on the smaller side. Supremely twitched up, one of the most efficient movers you'll see at corner. His breaks from off coverage are elite. And the 49ers play a lot of off coverage, but he's about as small as a corner as you can see. So I don't know. That's an interesting guy there. Honestly, I would probably trade back right here. I don't want to take Carl Brooks again just because I did last time, or Nick Herbig. But so I'm going to pass on them. Isaiah McGuire is a guy I'm pretty high on it as a outside rusher. All right, I know what we're going to do. So let's go with Blake Freeland here. Look at his grade as a tackle last year. Look at the pass block grade, run block grade. Overall, great grades. Best game was against Stanford and Notre Dame and Oregon. Probably the best teams he played. And as you could see, he was a left tackle the past 2 years, right tackle in 2020, which is what the 49ers need, a right tackle. Analysts compared to Michael Schofield, one of the most experienced tackles in this class. First 2 seasons at right tackle before kicking to left. Gets off the line suddenly. Great hand placement, ideal length, but he's too top heavy, has a bad body, and he's not a people mover. He usually loses to people that play with strength. He's 6'8", 305. He was the most athletic tackle at the combine, and he had an up and down day, um, at the Senior Bowl. But let's draft him. We'll take a chance on him. Try to get our tackle because we're losing Mike McGlinchey. And then let's go ahead and go back down here. Byron Young, man. Grade wasn't good this past year, but the dude is just a straight speed edge rusher. Fits that D Ford mold. He gets off the line so fast. He had 9 sacks, 22 hurries, 11 hits this past year, 7 sacks, 17 hurries, and 8 hits in 2021. Um, Not a great run defender, but the 49ers have truly missed that speed edge rusher. And this dude his testing at the combine was insane, very athletic. So I'm going to go with him here. Um, and then, Carl Brooks would be an amazing pick here, but we're going to change it up, do it a little different this time. So, I'm kind of interested in Luke Shoemaker, the tight end from Michigan. As you could see, not much in terms of yardage this past year, 418, 3 touchdowns. Receiving grade was good, though. Um, kind of a underutilized tight end, 6'6", 250. Little older, 24 and a half, but could be a good second tight end for us here behind George Kittle. But you know what? I think I am going to go ahead and take Travius Hodges Tomlinson, secure that cornerback slot for us because we are losing Jimmy Ward. And, we really don't know who's going to be playing slot for us next year. All right, we're back on the board. Let's see a little bit of who went before us. Carl Brooks. I really think he's going to go higher than the 49ers' first pick in the draft, to be honest with you. McClendon Curtis, another guy I like on the O-line. Trey Palmer, I believe he is one of the fastest guys at the combine. So, yeah, let's see. Pick 157. We got some good running backs here. Dwayne McBride, a good running back. We got Michael Wilson still. Luke Shoemaker still there. Vilami Fehoko. I think I drafted him last time. Really like him. But as we could see here, we got Zach Kuntz sitting here. Zach Kuntz, however you say it. Not the best grades. As you could see in 2022, only 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. I believe he was injured. Don't know what was wrong with him. But even the year before, 349 snaps, almost 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. So he was injured. But at the combine, this man went crazy. He's the highest rated tight end ever on the RAS chart, which is relative athletic score. He was a 10 out of 10, 6'8", 245, fastest or second fastest 40, most explosive athlete in all the drills. So, we're going to take a chance on the guy with the intangibles who's just, he's going to be one of the biggest dudes getting off the bus and one of the fastest. So we're going to take a shot on Zach Kuntz here. Love that pick in this round. We just saw Ricky Stromberg go center. Really like him. But yeah. All right, who we got here? Jared Clark really impressed me at the combine. Pretty good interior rusher. Jonah Tavai, another guy. This dude, his film is crazy. He played edge, he played 3 technique, he played nose. And his pressure rate, let's check it out. 12 sacks last year, 46 hurries. In 2021, 10 sacks, 40 hurries, just insane. Don't really know where he's going to play though. 6 foot, 290. So we'll see what happens with him. Jose Ramirez, my co-host, loves this guy. You know, he looks like a great player at edge rusher. We took one already, so we'll pass on that for now. Here, I'm probably either looking at Kobe Turner. You know, look at the grades, just great grades. Sack rate isn't that good, but look at the hurry rate. And he wasn't a full-time starter. And look at his grades, just overall great grades. Um, Plays over the B gap mostly. Really, really good player. I'm either thinking him here. I really like Yaya Diaby as an edge rusher as well, but we took one already. Him here or Broderick Martin. Broderick Martin is a true nose tackle, 6'5", 330. He lined up A gap or B gap. 49ers don't really play with the nose, but you know, if they wanted a true run stuffing guy, this is who you take. We'll go ahead and go with Kobe Turner here. All right, we're back on the clock. Pick 173. You know, I really want to go back to that well and take another edge rusher here with Jose Ramirez. But let's hop over to the offensive side of the ball. Let's look at our receivers. Andre Asovius, great combine, great year last year. Really good player. But I think we can wait. I still see a couple guys that I really like at receiver that are still available, should be around for a while. We picked our tight end already. Why'd I click tight end? Let's look at the running backs available. Keaton Mitchell, really fast guy. Um, you know, nobody left that really is doing it for me here. Let's kick on over to interior offensive line. Jake Andrews, pretty versatile center. One of the dudes I took his name down, want to watch more film on. Let's see here. John Gaines really, really performed well at the combine. Another guy I really want to look at. And same with City So. City So is a sleeper. You know, I got to watch some film on him, but he looked like a great mover at the combine. Saw a couple clips on him on Twitter, and this dude looks like a player. So, but right here, you know, I'm going with my guy Juice Scruggs, my center. I think I took him last time. You know, grades are in the middle of the pack. He had a really, really good Shrine Bowl though, and he was moving really well at the combine. Center, and he played right guard the year before. 6'3", 310. Let's draft our center. We need a center. You know, Drake Brendel's gone. Going to have some competition for the starting center this year. All right, let's see. We're at pick 216 in the 6th round. Looks like we're starting to get, you know, a little low on the positional value here. Positions we could go with, we do need a safety still. I'm hoping the 49ers bring back Tashawn Gibson. Still some guys I really like here. Could go with Stenson Bennett here, you know. Seems like a prototypical Kyle Shanahan type guy. So, you know what? Let's go with Stetson Bennett here. You know, the 49ers need a third quarterback. They'll probably go with a veteran, but if they don't, they could go with another young guy with a ton of experience. And you just look at the grades. Obviously, played with a ton of talent, but he's an older dude. And, you know, he played with a lot of talent. You're going to have a lot of talent on the 49ers. He was throwing one of the best deep balls in his group, and he was with Will Levis at the combine. So, you know what? People are going to hate it. We're going with Stetson Bennett. Let's take him. All right. Now we're still here And this is another place I'm a little interested in because, we could go with another linebacker. We are going to lose Aziz Al Shair this year and Demetrius Flanagan Fowles probably. Really good linebacker here in Aubrey Miller if we wanted to add one. Um, Matt Landers, I think this dude ran a 4.3 at the combine at 6'5", 203. So that's just insane. Insane speed if you're looking for another guy. The 49ers wide receiver room is pretty full, but I would love to add a guy like that here. Um, so that could be a place we go. Nick Saldiveri, really good player. This is tough here. This is tough. I want to go with Aubrey Miller Jr. Get another dog at linebacker just in case you face any injuries or anything like that. You got another guy you could just plug right in and he's going to play pretty well for you. All right. Matt Landers is still here. You know what? We're going to pass on Matt Landers for now. We'll pass on him for now. Did they take my guy? I think they took my guy here. Let's see. From our last pick. Where was our last pick? Did they take my guy? No, they didn't. Where is he? Let's go to safety now. They did. Where is he? Where is my guy? Oh, Daniel Scott. There he is. Daniel Scott from Cal. That's my guy at safety. That's why I really wanted. Thought we could get him at the next pick. In the actual draft, I think the dude's probably a 5th round pick, but really good player, ball hawk type of dude. Really, really wanted him. But since he's not here, we're going to hope that we had addressed the safety position in free agency because I am going with here. I'm taking the guy, Matt Landers. Just when you have those measurables, and he was a pretty good performer in college as well, get him on the team, see what he could do. Last pick of the draft for us. We got to head over to special teams. And, the kicker that we won, I believe, is Christopher Dunn from North Carolina State. Y'all really ain't got no film on the guy here. But I believe this is my co-host Alex's favorite kicker in this draft. A lot of people like Jake Moody because he has the big leg, but he isn't as consistent. Christopher Dunn, most consistent guy at the combine. He had all of his kicks. He was the only one. We're going with Christopher Dunn, sleeper kicker. As we know, Robbie Gould is not returning to the 49ers next year. So let's take a look at our draft here. Let me zoom out a little bit. We got Blake Freeland with our first pick. They gave us a B. Byron Young, C. This dude, instant impact dude for the 49ers. I don't care what they say. He's going to get you at least 5 sacks his rookie year. They love the Hodges Tomlinson pick, even though he's a small corner. Dude's explosive. Zach Kuntz. I don't think he's going to be available in the 5th round after that combine performance. Dude's probably going to go in round 3, but just the measurables are insane. They love the Kobe Turner pick, A+. He's a great player, not flashy, but he just gets his job done. They don't really care for the Juice Scruggs pick, but I really like Juice Scruggs. They love Stetson Bennett, They love that pick. Aubrey Miller, B. Matt Lander, C+. Christopher Dunn, C+. Overall, they gave us an A-. But this is my mock draft for the 49ers. Post-combine, changed a lot from the first one. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would have took someone different at each certain pick. And let me know your grade on this draft. But that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned. We are going to be breaking down the prospects that the 49ers met with at the combine, the players we thought, showed out at the combine. We got a lot of videos coming for you. So keep tuning in. And remember, always tune in to Mock Draft Monday. See you next time.
Bring it back.